That's what I think always works the best.
All right. Hello and welcome to Peeves and Qs, your podcast where we ask each other questions, talk about what's annoying us each and every week. I'm officially kicking all of you off. You're never going to be on again, including you, Jody, even though you were good.
Get out of my friend's apartment.
I am Alex, your humble host. Don't you remember when we had a whole thing about humble host? Connor, who's with me.
I don't remember that, but okay.
In addition to Doopy.
Boy.
With Jody.
I remember that. It was like episode 4 is when that happened.
Yeah, it was pretty early.
Yeah.
It was one of the early days.
Yeah.
And Tyler.
And Tyler, and I have not been on this in
It's
quite some time.
It's been a hot second. Wait a minute. We're gonna open up this immediately to our first segment. How are you guys, Tyler? How are you guys?
How the fuck are you? Our audience wants to know.
Tell
what
us
just happened to you this
Are we
year?
talking about me?
Yeah.
God, they're so close. You can't see this, but the
What? Who? What's going on?
Us,
Alex
face.
and Jody are like trying to put me in their relationship as close as they are.
Oh,
It's
that's
called
weird.
a three-way. You're gonna have to say the respectful thing, you know.
I'm glad that didn't get picked up because you were so far away.
I said it's a
Silence there.
three-way.
I said it's
Consenting adults.
Anyway,
Oh yeah.
last February, something happened to
Something
you.
happened to you.
What
I
happened?
feel like you got to tell us all about it.
Oh
you
yeah.
honestly
So
don't know. I'm gonna slap
if you
you, yeah.
honestly don't know, so yeah.
If you want to talk about this.
I got engaged.
Uh-huh.
Woo!
Yeah, it clings.
Oh,
And then-
what?
Clings, like you put a fork up to the. It's
Oh,
wedding.
Oh,
What do
clings.
you think I said?
Ding, 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 ding.
Like she clings,
Clings.
is what I thought you said.
Clingy. She's clingy. No.
You got engaged?
Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, did you not? All right.
No, I know.
I was gonna say, he definitely
No, I
knew
know. I'm
that.
good. You fuck.
I would say Alex's party.
Yeah.
The party when we went out for pizza. Yeah, and then shortly after, we found out that I hate saying we're pregnant. She's pregnant.
Uh-huh.
So
Wait,
we're
for
having
real?
it. Yeah, for real.
No.
I hate you. End your life.
It's that good acting.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So. Got a baby
So
on the way.
what's that
and
like?
Yeah.
It's torturous. It's-
Wow, okay. Torturous.
Yeah. There's
Cool.
this thing called hyperemesis.
Hyperemesis.
Yeah, she's been in the hospital 5 times now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she got her gallbladder removed 2 weeks ago, which was like a life or death situation regardless if she got it done because her blood was toxic to the
Yeah.
baby. So, yeah, it's interesting.
Haunting stuff. Truly
yeah, it's
haunting.
been, And then I found out that my friend also just got pregnant last night.
Whoa!
Who?
Wait, got pregnant last
I don't know
night?
if I can say
We're
because
gonna
I don't know if they
temper-
want to know.
we're gonna
Can
have
Or if they
you
want-
rhyme their name with the
If
name?
they
of
Don't?
Oh, okay, I think I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Wow, how'd you do that with your voice where you made that beeping sound? That was pretty interesting.
Oh, did I make a
Yeah,
beeping
we'll
sound?
You will have done, yeah.
It sounded like this.
Special effects are terrific.
Oh.
They just happen and I don't know.
Cool. Well,
That's up to date.
Congratulations,
Baby
my
and
friend.
And it's a girl.
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a girl.
Oh yeah. It's a girl.
Oh,
I don't
it's a
know why
girl.
I didn't say that
Yeah.
too. We're having a baby that's a
you've
girl.
been through a lot.
You've been through a lot. There's been a lot to talk about. Back to me, though. I watched The Good Place, first 2 seasons. More importantly, good show. Good show.
Sorry.
You chugged sugar.
I thought I saw it and I was like, no, that didn't just happen. And
You
then
did.
I was like, no, that totally
Guys,
just
if
happened.
you're gonna do visual gags,
Yeah.
and a camera.
We
Right,
were
get a
not
camera.
doing visual gags.
No, it sure sounded
Alex was saying something, and the coffee was too like meh. So I was like, I'm gonna need some sugar in my mouth. Best time to do it's when Alex telling a story because no one's gonna pay attention to
Yeah,
me.
my funny
You
joke
can-
that everyone loves.
Tyler,
I'm sorry,
Well,
I didn't mean to.
apply the sugar to the coffee.
I've applied so much sugar to it. I'm surprised there's not a mountain on top of this.
I have creamer here.
They're not working. This coffee is bitter.
Oh my god.
Anyway, he took
Gripping
the sugar,
stuff.
just shoveled it, right into
Oh,
his mouth.
stop doing that. You're going to give yourself diabetes.
I probably already have some. I don't
Probably. Well,
I have some of that beatus.
know. Walter
Alright.
Brimley.
well, over Brimley. Remember him? We're back. Lord Savior. All right, well, that's how you've been.
Yeah,
That's pretty...
I've been diabetic.
Well, I don't know about that. That's pretty intense stuff. Who'd like to follow that up?
Wait a minute, weren't you saying something, Alex?
No.
You-
No, it didn't make
Oh,
it didn't
yeah.
make the edit.
Yeah.
It was but it's fine. It's on the cutting room floor. How have you been, Jody?
Good.
Good.
I saw Lion King.
Oh,
We saw Lion King.
Hello.
How dare you?
That was the
Don't
that
you know the
literally
rule?
showed up.
Just
on
ask her the
the-
question again. It didn't happen.
Yeah, that didn't seem
Did
necessary.
you hear that cool bleep?
How was it? The Lion King.
It was fun.
Okay.
That sounded so
I
fucking
think-
painful.
Yeah.
Well, here's
I
the
think
thing.
my bruise has a bruise.
No.
What the hell?
Billy Eichner's amazing.
Billy Eichner rules.
He is the best part of that movie.
He's so good.
And yeah, it was really good. Highly recommend it. Makes me want to go home and watch the cartoon because I can actually
yeah.
see some emotion through some characters.
Yes, that's the biggest thing that I had a problem with. Was
It's like they're actually acting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I heard that
yeah.
it was like National Geographic's basically.
Basically,
like
yeah.
Disney's
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to be.
it's so realistic that like they
They're
don't
just-
smile, they don't like laugh, they just
And
like
honestly, some of the times I was like, "What fucking lion is that?" I couldn't tell
right.
you.
Yeah,
Like,
they look very similar because
Yeah.
it's like we need to make a lion. We have one.
Yeah, they were showing. I was looking at images of like Simba and Scar together,
Yeah.
and like from far away, it just looks like one's an anorexic like lion.
a dirty lion.
dirty anorexic lion, and then the other one's just regular lion.
It sounds really insulting, like dirty anorexic
Well,
lion.
Well, he
looks
did. He looked
scuzzy.
skinny.
Yeah, he's a scuzzy lion.
Then I heard that Childish Gambino. Well, Donald
Donald
Glover.
Glover.
He
was
ended
good.
up like. Well, I heard that he like phoned it in. I don't know. I'll have to watch it, but
Oh,
like
no.
even like he was saying like he phoned it in. Like
Oh,
He just
you
kinda,
could not
like-
tell. He's,
No?
I think he's
It's really
good.
disappointing.
I mean, his
Yeah.
voice is amazing. I did hear the "Can you feel the love tonight?"
I don't know. He had a lot of comedic moments in it. I thought they were
It's true.
good.
Yeah,
Well, it could just be him being that talented that his
Yeah.
phoning it in is just
Maybe.
fucking that.
Yeah.
yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
So that's what I've been doing.
Right. Cool.
We also went and picked blueberries.
Oh
today.
yeah, we did. We picked some
Saw that.
blues. It was fun.
You guys ever done that?
Pick blueberries.
Blueberries,
One time.
blackberries, a little bit
Yeah.
of gardening
It's
here
just like
and there.
crazy. Like you go to this like patch and like you just walk through these like just walls of blueberry
Aisles
bushes.
of blueberry
Yeah.
Wait, you went to a
Blueberries.
farm to do this?
Yeah.
Yep.
They let you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they let
you
you
like
do it.
pay by
I've been
the.
fucking going to somebody else's backyards and picking their wild
Well,
blueberries for the
that's
last couple of
fine.
years.
I have a story about that actually.
No, don't.
I remember that story.
Didn't I say it on here? It was
Maybe
terrifying.
not.
Probably.
But
Why don't you
was
tell us
like he
again?
almost died. Somebody's on
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
property.
No, he didn't die.
I
He was just a-
remember that.
I'll tell it again in Peeves, the
Okay.
Peeves
Okay, the
segment.
peep section.
Oh, fuck.
What
All right.
about my good boy, the Doopy?
Oh, I don't like that.
What do you mean?
Jesus.
You're the good boy, the Doopy.
I don't
Go
like
ahead.
uh,
How have you been?
I've been alright. I've been just working. I've been trying to transition into working a funeral home, which is a lot harder.
you talked about
Heck
this.
yeah.
A lot harder than it sounds.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking, at this point, I'm ready to die just to get through the fucking door.
That will get you in for sure. Probably not the way you
Uh.
think. Well, it's true.
Sorry, I thought I killed that joke.
Okay. Too soon. Too
Fucking,
soon.
somebody throw me a line, I'm dying. Anyway.
Lime dime.
Throw me lime away for crying out loud.
I swear to God, I didn't say that. It just muddled. Anyway, I've been trying to. I even got in at a place over in Chesney. They did an interview.
Chesney.
Mhm.
Isn't that what it's called?
Chesney.
No, it's Shays and Nine, okay?
I went to the Shays and Nine, and it took me a minute to get there. And the guy was really nice. He was really nice to talk to. He looked like he came straight from a 1950s movie, except he was wearing like a palsy print tie. And that was
sounds
pretty
nice.
fucking. He was really great. And he's like, "All right, well, it's gonna probably be minimum wage. We get you. You can shadow. We don't have any positions for an apprenticeship, but we can get you in." And it's been 3 weeks.
You should
You
call.
gotta keep- you
This
gotta
is the
keep on
this is the
those
great
people.
time. This is the greatest time to call back and be like, "Hey, just wanted to see the status on that." Don't let this slip out of your fingers.
I've been messaging him my schedule for the last 2 weeks. Not this week because somebody went to jail for a little while, and
That is a
At your
bad time to
current
update
work,
people on your
or-
schedule.
that's a different story
Okay.
altogether. That's
Okay.
not even a peeve. That's just a little fucking throwaway thing.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
That's a little throwaway thing. He went to jail.
I mean, they just went to fucking jail. It's no big deal. Anyway, I couldn't give him my schedule because it wasn't made.
Gotcha. Oh, the person who makes your schedules went to jail.
Sure,
oh.
sure.
Yeah, that's the most eventful thing that
Your
happened.
boss?
Not my boss.
Oh God, I was gonna
Just
say
somebody that I work with
Who
the
makes
jail.
the schedule?
that would have been interesting if he was like leaving
They didn't.
while
I
you're
will
on
say
the
this:
clock
they
too.
didn't deserve to go to jail, but they
Probably.
went to jail.
Okay, we'll talk about this
Why?
later. Well,
No. I'm not. No, why?
Oh, this is some fucking shit. I can't really get too much into it, just in case they fucking just happen to be a
Just some fuck
podcast goer.
shit, boy.
yeah.
You can technically
That's
like
all
look
it
it
is.
Just
up.
all I can. Well, don't do that.
Also, we'll bleep. We'll bleep whatever.
Anyway, I'm rooting
Yeah.
for you. I know you can do it. You got this. fucking kill that dude.
Whoa!
That's why he got in there.
Weird that you did that thing with your voice where you beefed when you were saying that. I don't know what you were saying there,
Man,
but
you guys are really talented tonight. With
yeah,
all this beef.
vocal gymnastics. Anyway, Connor, hello.
What's up?
Hi.
We'll see with you.
I'm gonna meet my niece for the first time tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's exciting.
Yeah, she was born in like late September last year.
Oh.
But they live in Tennessee. And I had time to go down there, and so they're
What
gonna
a
be
fun
up, and-
age.
That is so exciting.
Yeah, she's gonna be here. My sister's gonna be here, but she and her daughter are gonna be here for 2 weeks.
Oh, congratulations.
Can we lightly clap?
Yeah, golf claps.
Well, I didn't want to like
ASMR now. It's ASMR.
Do you guys like that?
That's creepy.
I got uncomfortable.
Tyler, why are you masturbating?
Yeah,
Am I
like
a rat?
furiously.
Please put your pants back on. Well, cool.
Yeah,
I'm
so
very
that's
happy for
what
you.
I'll be.
That's
That's
awesome.
Nothing new with me, especially since the last episode that we
You got a new
recorded.
laptop.
Yeah, but we talked about that in the last episode. Got a new laptop though. It's sick. It is
It's like
hashtag
rainbow.
sick.
Like
Yeah, you can
the
like
lights
change...
are constantly changing on the LED keyboard.
Here's the thing. You can change the configuration of the lights on the keys. You can make them different colors and everything, but there's no option that I found so far that makes them just solidly on. It's
Like
always
one
like
color.
some effect or like some wavy thing. And this was the coolest one I found because all the other ones were like one color that did a thing. This is like a lot of colors, which I like. I like pretty stuff. So, rainbow. Anyway, that's how I've been doing. Quit your...
That's
Don't
gonna
mind me,
be-
I'm just peeing over here.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna sound so good.
I was holding this in since
Yeah, I was
the beginning of the show.
Pee? Yum? Like what?
Anyway, let's move on to our peeve section. My peeve is all of you.
It seems like it.
It's not my fault that Tyler just chugged cocaine in
It's
front
not
of
my
me.
fault you looked at me.
It was literally out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, that did not just happen.
It's happened like 5 times
Would
now.
like-
I probably should stop.
To go first.
You should go first since
No,
you
no.
said our
I can
peeves
go
is...
first.
You'll go first.
Because since my What's New with Jody thing had to do with The Lion King, my peeve has to do with it, is that all of the promotions and stuff, normally you would have your whole cast like come in and do them and whatever, and you all have to be there and you all have to work together
Promotions.
for the movie.
Yeah, promoting the event.
You know, yeah, and
Like
everything
going
like
on
that.
the-
All of your promotional pictures and everything like that, you normally all have to show up and do that.
Oh, okay.
Is this the Beyonce thing?
Yes!
Yes.
Beyonce fucking... Talk about phoning it in.
Well, she's too big.
No! She's not!
Bullshit.
She's
the
as
world.
small as she is.
She's
like
Beyonce.
ever
She-
been.
Yeah, she... No.
And not even just that, but like this is what you're contracted to do. This is
This
what's
is fucking
required of you
Disney.
in the
This is
industry.
Does
not
she
a
get
joke.
anything like
Beyonce's
is anything
bigger
happening,
than
like a
Disney.
slap on the
No.
wrist?
You
or-
take that back.
Beyonce
will
is
never be
bigger
bigger than Disney. Absolutely not.
Beyonce's bigger than
No.
Disney.
So I'll be
There
honest.
may have been a time, but not
Not now.
Yeah.
Maybe that's true.
In
I mean,
2008.
Disney owns so much now.
I can
Hulu,
see your
Voodoo,
Now she owns
Walmart.
Beyonce. They
I
own
mean,
Beyonce.
Jesus.
It did.
I'm so conflicted right now.
my biggest thing was like Nala is such a small part overall, even though she's supposed to be one of the main characters. Like if you actually,
Yeah.
she has like 6 lines throughout the entire thing.
But so does everybody. Unless you're like Simba,
Right.
Timon, and Pumbaa, you don't
Yeah.
really have that many lines.
Right, so,
Scar
like-
doesn't even have that many lines.
Well, maybe. Well, here's the thing. I just think if you're gonna have such a not huge character like Nala, don't put Beyonce as the actor for it.
I
That
mean,
just seems.
I kind of can argue against that because she was Foxy Love in Goldmember.
Here's also
Well, she
why I
did.
argue
Yeah.
against
Yeah.
that. She brings in the money.
She does.
That's why people,
true.
come to see. I understand why they
Can-
cast her as that. Well, then you have to show up and do the promotions, and you
That's
have
true.
to show up and do the cast fucking photo,
She's too
and
big.
not be photoshopped in later. Poor John Oliver
Oh.
didn't get to meet Beyonce Knowles because her fucking ass couldn't show up.
John Oliver
Wait.
wanted to meet Beyonce.
He loves Beyonce and talks about it all the
who doesn't?
time.
She's
I mean-
great.
And in the
I
photo, they're
never
literally
have.
like right next to each other. So all of his fans were like, "Oh, you finally got to meet her," and he was like, "No, she didn't even show up that day."
Yeah.
I think that's bullshit,
It is.
Well,
especially for Disney, especially for the Lion King. Like it's just
I mean, to be fair, like for promotional stuff, a lot of promotional photos like that, like the whole cast isn't necessarily there. They are photoshopped together quite a lot.
And she's Beyonce.
But she was the only one for that photo.
She's the only one who's Beyonce. You
I
can't.
don't care.
You can't argue with me on that point.
You're
she
right.
is
Circle
the only
back a
one
little
that's
bit
Beyonce. Yeah, what's
on
up?
that whole Beyonce brings in the money.
She does.
This is a Disney live-action movie. Regardless, it's going to make a ton of money.
It is.
And that entire cast, someone is going to be a fan of one of those people. I mean, Seth Rogen was Pumbaa for crying out loud.
Yeah.
That was
And I heard
weird fucking
it was a weird choice, and I
was
heard
so
his
good.
singing was like
Oh,
they were
yeah, yeah.
trying not to have him sing that often.
I didn't
It's
think
true.
it was bad.
Well, it was.
It wasn't Billy Eichner. I mean, he's a great singer. But,
Billy Eichner's amazing in
He's
anything
great.
he does.
but I just think that's incredibly crappy. And now that I'm like, on Twitter, they're promoting it and everything. Like every promotion is James Earl Jones, Donald Glover, like everybody except Beyonce. And I'm like, really?
Well, she's too big for it. But
Stop saying that. She's not.
I agree.
And I love
though,
that
it is
James
wrong.
Earl Jones came back. But like, why couldn't everybody else come back?
Well,
The majority of them are still alive.
Here's
What,
Like-
what do you want? Jonathan Taylor Thomas to
I
voice
want-
young Simba?
Here's what I think they should have
well,
done.
I mean, obviously, for the obvious choices, I mean, although there's Sora from Kingdom Hearts, that guy went on to play him from the first one all the way to now, and he's in his 30s, 40s almost. So, I mean, that's
Yeah, that
the
was
same
weird.
character. But, I mean, he grew up with him, and the character grew
I'm
up,
also
but
kind of
still.
like a little bit angry because like Nathan Lane.
But Billy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Alex has.
We're doing a word count of Billy Eichner. He did a good enough job that I'm not mad that Nathan Lane didn't come back. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I think they should have just played the audio file from the original
Yes.
movie and just redone, like, did all your fancy CG, but with the same audio, like the same.
But then we wouldn't have got that really funny joke that like was my favorite throughout the whole movie.
What
Yes,
was it?
that's true. No, let's not say it. Let's just leave the audience to
I
guess.
feel like everybody's seen it now.
What is the joke?
I haven't seen it.
That's
You
like
want me
three
to
of
tell
us.
you it?
Over half of us haven't seen it. She's like, everybody's seen it now.
No, I mean our audience. I mean,
Yeah. Especially
I won't.
whenever
I'll
this comes out.
But I
Maybe
want
one
to know.
day.
I want to know.
you know what it is.
Well, we'll see. We'll let history decide. Okay.
I fucking hate that. That's my next peeve.
Well,
That's next week's. Remind
that is a good
me,
peeve.
Alex.
I agree with you as much as I give you a hard time.
I just nobody's ever too good to like I don't know put 100% into your job,
Right.
especially for Disney.
Well, if it was part of the...
Unless you're Beyonce.
Unless you're
That's
Beyonce.
I don't give a shit about Beyonce.
Well, who would like... That's a good peeve. Who would like to...
Thank you. Peeve closed.
Good
Peeve
job.
closed. Who would like to
Good
go
job, Jody.
hashtag next?
I can.
Cool.
It's a
You
very
could have
simple.
just said next. Like,
No.
you didn't have to be
I know.
I wanna
he
make
puts
this-
hashtags randomly into things.
I like my hashtag
He thinks they
hashtags.
translate with the vocals as well.
Well, people can click on my
People can
voice
click
and
on the
take
voice.
themselves to the trending tab. What's your peeve?
I don't know. Before I go into my peeve, I kind of consider it kind of like a bit, but a bit that only works for Alex because he seems like a young person being an old person who's trying to fit back in with the young people.
Yeah,
highly
constantly.
specific.
So that's kind of
but
how I
get it.
take that
I
bit
don't, but
because he
that's
struggles
fine.
so much to be relevant with his own crowd.
I am hashtag relevant. What's your peeve?
Anyway,
Don't say hashtags.
Yeet
I
for the
hate when you
boys.
try to replace.
Yeet. Sorry.
I eat still.
Yeah, Jody's a yeeter for real. Straight up reels.
Oh god, I might change my
Is
peeve.
your peeve when people talk over your peeves?
I mean, I'm usually talking over other people, so I can understand the excitement. in
I'm
them.
excited to hear your peeve.
It's not that exciting.
Someday.
I hate when you try to replace a word that you're trying to say less of with a different word, and then you just use that word more, and
Uh-huh.
now that word's a problem, so I have to repeat the
Yep.
cycle.
Do you have any examples, or
I
can
say
you not say them?
I say fuck a lot.
Oh, that's...
I say fuck so much. And then I moved on from fuck to cunt. And then I was just calling everybody cunt.
That's not better.
No,
No,
so,
it's not better, but it,
And lately I have actually managed to wean myself off of cunt.
And what are you saying
so
now?
what?
Something that
I
will
say
get you
cuck.
arrested? Okay.
Okay,
Oh, That's at
okay.
least not a
Argue-
swear.
it's
No,
not
but
a
I use it
swear,
in the
but
wrong
it's
context.
just
I was
the
gonna say
same.
you're just kink shaming, but
That's
whatever.
true.
No, not even that. I use it even in the wrong context all the time just to use the fucking word. Like I was talking about my hours. I'm still working 6 hours a week, and I have less than
Fucked
40
around.
hours this week. I have fucking less than 40 hours. So I'm just like, I swear to God, I feel like I'm getting financially cucked right now. And people are looking at me
No,
like,
that makes total sense.
That's not how that works.
That's exactly how that works.
I mean, yeah, it totally works like that. It's like, I'm gonna fucking get somebody else to
I
work
was
this
gonna say
shift.
you're
They're
gonna
such a better employee than you. They handle the till better. I swear to God. You know, that kind of shit.
That's exactly what cuck means.
But yeah, now I just been saying cuck everywhere, and I think I said it around like a preacher, and I
Ooh.
think I've been attacked by faith. I don't know.
You're cursed to
Just
say
just do
cuck
5 Hail
forever.
Marys and you'll
I
be
heard
fine.
like a Lord Jesus, and I'm just like, oh fuck, they're cursing me.
lunch.
You have to walk backwards around a table with your fingers crossed, and that dispels the curse.
I'm not sure.
What is this,
You have
Full
to go
House?
outside, spit turn around 3 times and spit or something.
Hashtag religion. Yeet the
Hashtag
boys
yeet
dad.
religion, yes! I love it.
Yeet religion.
would you-
Throw the Christ!
Can we make t-shirts yet? Are we too...
Cuck always reminds me of those YouTube commenters who can never say fuck. Because you can't swear on YouTube, so,
Well,
yeah.
This
Can't
isn't
they
a
hyphenate?
peeve, but this is
You could.
something that I thought of the other day, because, like, you know those, like, posts of, I was today years old with
Yeah.
this.
yeah.
So someone put, I was today years old when I realized ducking is an actual word instead of my phone translating fucking into ducking. And I was like, oh yeah, because the entire time I would put fucking and change it to ducking, and I'd be like, what is this, to duck? And I was like, no, it literally is, but I was thinking of the bird, like
Yeah.
the duck.
That's really funny.
I was like, oh yeah, duck is used quite a lot.
I probably thought the same thing, yeah.
I want to... Oh, sorry, go
I was
on.
about to say, thanks a lot, Tyler. Now every time I think duck, I'm literally going to think,
Fuck.
"Ah, here's a duck!
Quack, quack, motherfucker.
This is like really ringing a bell about something that I saw on a podcast or whatever, where someone's like, I never
You
even...
saw it on a podcast?
Listen.
How does that happen?
Don't do this to me.
I'm just
right now.
wondering.
We should do that.
What's that?
Have a podcast where we can see.
I'm sorry I brought it up. Because my point was that I didn't remember what it was anyway, and it just evolved into an insult about me.
I want
so.
to share a quick story because, one, I don't want to forget it. I want it to be, like, in this moment of time for the podcast forever.
Sure.
Since Doopy said the C word last weekend.
Which one?
No, oh, sorry, cunt.
Oh, yeah, I think I know exactly
So-
what you're going to say.
Alex's brother came home last weekend, and
He's in the Navy, so he lives down in Florida.
we all went out on Friday with his parents, and he brought his new girlfriend home, who's awesome and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Alex's parents do not swear,
Like,
and
religiously.
and Adam does not swear in front of
Yeah,
them.
Around
I think
his
I've heard them
parents.
swear.
Yeah, he's filthy when he's not
Yeah.
around.
But he
Oh no,
doesn't.
him
but,
I've heard. I haven't heard your parents swear.
Right.
So
Aside
and
from your
Adam.
dad
So
saying
Adam doesn't
damn
do
once,
it.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Not even.
No.
So
Because they don't swear.
So, like, and then we all got home, we had all been out drinking, then we all got back to the house and whatever, and we're gonna play cards, and something on your mom's phone said damn.
No, it was like hot damn the
Oh, yeah,
shots.
yeah, and
she
she
was
was like, I'm gonna say it.
No, she was like, it's hot dang, and we're like, why do you... Mom, you're an adult. Why don't you just say the word damn? Like, it's there. You're just saying the name of a product.
Yeah.
You're an adult woman. You can say the word damn. She's like, should I? Should I? I'm going to do it.
It was so funny.
And she eventually did.
She did, and Adam and I were like dying laughing. And then I looked at Adam and I was like, "Wait till we get her to say the C word." And she goes, "What, cunt?" Like nothing.
Oh,
I was like,
and we're all just like, oh. And
That's amazing.
Here's the
she's
thing.
like, "That's a swear word."
Yeah. She didn't
We're like,
know it was a swear word, and we're like,
"That's the swear
That is
word."
incredible!
that's a
She
capital S
reminds me
swear
of
word.
like a child that's like, I said this word, now I'm going to this one. It's like
Yeah.
upgrading.
And she said
Holy
it like
shit.
50 more times that night. We
Yeah.
were just dying.
And you can just imagine my dad just being like,
He was like,
Especially your
pissed.
dad. Your dad is about as raunchy as a dry piece of toilet paper.
that's probably the most disgusting sentence I've ever heard in my
Yet
life.
accurate.
Yet accurate.
My
Ugh.
fiance's nephew, who's
Uh-huh.
3, he swears all the time, and he uses them correctly. Like, he calls me a dumbass all the time. And
What?
he uses them like they're supposed to be used. But here's the funny thing. So we're talking about, like, he's sitting up on this little stool, and we're talking about swear words and stuff, and how when he goes to school, he can't say those words. And his mom's talking to him, and she's like, you know you can't say these words, right? And he's like, I know they're bad words. I know I can't say this. I can't say that. And he's saying them. He's saying, I can't say motherfucker. I can't say goddamn road. And I was like, what? What the hell is happening? And he's like, I can't say shit or ass. And then he goes, I can't say goddamn motherfucking road. And he's like, but it's funny. And I was like, what the hell happened?
Who is watching this kid?
Well, he's being watched all the time. And I mean, he's being raised all right. It's just the fact
That he
swearing.
swears. Yeah.
Like, he's heard it enough to where he knows how they're
How to use
used and
it.
what's... Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
That is
Kids
bizarre.
are little sponges. That's
Okay,
for sure.
what was happening
No,
over
nothing.
there?
We're not going to let
For
it
the love of
distract from the
God.
podcast. It's fine.
It distracted me.
Okay, I'll just say it. So I found a copy of House of Leaves that Doopy has sitting here in his bookshelf or whatever, And I'm reading this book at home right now. I have it, and I'm reading it currently.
Oh, I thought you were asking to borrow
I know, and I was saying, no, I have it. So that's...
It keeps making the sound like, it keeps looking like, can I read this? I'm like,
It's
No.
I
no.
thought you were asking if you
I'm
could
saying,
borrow
I'm
it.
saying, no,
That's what I thought was
have
happening.
this. I was trying to say there are 2 copies of this, and I have one. Not that there's only 2 copies.
I
There's
was
only
trying
2
to figure out,
copies of
what
the-
Fitz meant.
It
it
meant
honestly
I
looked
have a
like,
second
it was
copy.
like, dude, Pete,
I knew he
can
had
you
that
get
book,
it
so
in?
I got it. I was like, yeah, he has that book. He
Like,
was
me
now's
too.
not the time.
Pointed at himself.
I just want to point out that's not my book. That is
Okay.
Amanda's book.
All right, well, she's cool.
That's probably her favorite book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty bizarre.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Good peeve.
Good peeve. Sorry to distract everyone.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we were even talking about
Oh,
my peeve.
thanks.
Well, I am. Go. All right, well, Connor, you have a peeve for us?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So, and honestly, I think I may have actually said this before, or someone else may have said it before,
Sure.
but I think it bears repeating.
Sure.
That I really fucking hate going to a movie
Uh-huh.
and enjoying the fact that I'm going to a movie,
Yeah.
and then I watch the trailers, and the trailers are good enough that I go, oh, what am I here to see?
What am I here to say?
What am I here to see? Oh.
Oh, yeah, you're so
Oh,
excited
yes.
for it. Especially
I
when...
don't
So,
remember seeing
Yeah.
that one. Was I not here for that one?
I don't.
I feel like we've talked about it at least.
We've like
Something.
danced around
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But, like...
What movie were you going to see?
It happens
I mean,
all
it
the
happens
time.
all the time. Like,
Yeah.
it's not anything like super big like the Marvel movies or like Star
Yeah.
Wars movies, but like
If there's a
it
movie...
happens all the time.
I do that.
If
all
there's
the
a movie
time.
that you're just like interested in and you
Yeah.
like go to see it and you're not like excited for it, and there's a trailer for a movie that you are excited for, then you're like, oh, I can't wait to see that movie. Instead, I'm watching this one, which is disappointing. They're definitely...
I remember going to see Star Trek Into Darkness.
Oh, yeah.
For the first time. Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
And there was a trailer for something else that was like genre-wise not even like the same thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that looks really good. Like, gets dark in the theater. I'm like, what are we here to see? Star Trek. Oh, I kind of wish I was watching that.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
And I love Star Trek.
Yeah.
I can't remember
But
what
doesn't
movie I
matter.
was watching, but that happened to me with it. I was like, oh, I can't wait for it to be out. And then it
Yeah.
was like,
I don't care about this
we
movie.
were
I'm
watching
going to be
like
watching
the
that
Meg
one.
or something. Like, yeah.
The second one, by the way, looks amazing.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
it's
so
good.
excited.
I'm stoked. All right.
Should all go together.
I'd gladly do that.
So, do you guys happen to know why they're called trailers?
No, but I have a feeling you're going to
Because they
tell
were
us.
made in one.
No.
That's
They were made in trailer parks or the fucking place trailers come
Oh,
from.
you were on such a good
That
note.
was going to say, that's a good guess.
I think you and I have two separate yet equally accurate. Go ahead.
Maybe. I heard, anyway, that they're called trailers because they used to become at the end of a movie.
Yes, they trail.
Like, they trail after the
feature
movie,
film.
but
Huh.
then people would just leave beforehand, and they
Right.
want them advertised, so they started putting them at the beginning. It does make more sense to put them in the end for that reason, in that you're
Yeah.
not getting distracted from the movie that you're
Yeah.
about to watch to a movie that you could potentially watch later. But
Yeah, definitely.
I like having
Nobody
them
sits at the
It
credits.
was
Yeah.
probably
Right.
back in the
end
day
credit
when you
scenes.
were watching like two movies.
Maybe. And
So they would come at the end of the one movie before the second one started.
Well, this is also when credits weren't at the end of the movie.
they were at the beginning,
They were
like
at the
Wizard of
beginning.
Oz.
Yes.
Where they
Yeah.
play them at the
Oh.
beginning for
They
like
would
an
have,
hour.
an
Yeah.
overture
Yeah, yeah.
or like,
theme.
It's a
'Cause-
Wonderful Life, where they're like on sheets
Yeah.
of paper and they're literally just like taking them
The
away.
weirdest thing about those movies is like you watch the opening credits, which were just the credits, which happened at the beginning, and then when it gets to the end, you're like, okay, we'll shut it off when it gets to the credits. Then it just says the end, and then like it just stops because they already did the credits. That's the end of the movie.
I feel like some movies still do the beginning, like,
Well, they
at
still
least
do.
for like a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Deadpool
Sometimes they
did
do
one.
like executive producer, writer, starring.
And then
Yeah,
Star
they
Wars.
just do like the
Yeah.
main, like,
Yeah, but also
The
like
heavy
this was
ones.
also back in the day when you didn't have literally hundreds of people working on it.
Right.
Right,
And yeah, you only had a small production.
Because
Like
they're
30 people.
And that movies weren't fucking 2.5 hours.
well, some of them were.
And certain positions weren't credited.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like at all.
Or if you were black, like you weren't.
Jesus.
Well, it's true. I didn't invent racism. Don't look at me.
true.
I didn't invent
You
racism.
dropped the black
Mr.
bomb,
Ed,
though, really quickly.
2019.
You're like saying they
weren't credited, or black people weren't.
they weren't credited. That's
I
not
mean,
my problem.
media-
Well, I mean, wait, hold on.
Yeah. I mean, we're getting better now. Hopefully.
Anyway.
I mean, we're backtracking, but I think as our younger generation, we're definitely evolving.
I always
But-
say that, but then I'm like, those,
Yeah, you have
those
your
idiot
doubts.
people's those idiot people are
Have
also
kids.
having children.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary.
And they're having them at a crazy race.
I'm just glad
Like a
that
going out
my
of business
friend
sale.
base doesn't feel. I don't know.
I don't either.
They don't feel opposite to me.
Oh.
They don't.
Right.
They don't feel anything. No, but yeah, they don't feel like opposite to how I feel. Which I mean, that's fine if you do. But like, I like
It's nice
that
to
it's
be
like, oh
like
yeah,
minds,
so
yeah.
I'm not the only like sane person around
Right.
here.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
In an
Yeah.
increasingly more insane world, it's nice
Yeah.
to have a foundation. Do you have a peeve for us, my friend?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna bring up that story from before.
Do it.
The blueberries.
Bloobs.
So
Don't say that.
They're bloobs.
Doopy. This was a couple years ago.
Uh-oh.
Uh, he used to.
This is long.
I was going to say,
Yeah, this was like
a
3-4
long time
years ago.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably 4 years ago. No, it was.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway.
Doesn't matter.
Tell
It
the
was a
story.
couple years ago. I'm not gonna argue about the semantics. Anyways,
But it was 5 years ago.
but it was 4. So down the road, he's got this guy. I thought it was like someone who was related to him, but it's just this dude that he knows, and he doesn't even know him that well. He just knows him by a nickname,
No,
basically.
I knew him fairly well. He was a family friend, kind of.
See how I said kind of?
Kind of.
Anyways, he's like, want to go pick blueberries with me? And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, where are we going? He's like, oh, it's just down the road a little bit. We get down there, and all I can smell is, like, weed. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. They smoke weed around here. And as we're, like, going back there, like, I start to see, like, nothing. I don't see the road anymore. I just see thicket. And then, like, we go back to his backyard, and there's blueberries.
Well, there you go.
And to the right of me, there's a marijuana plant growing.
Oh, no.
And it's just there's a ton of marijuana plants
Tyler,
growing.
you don't have to be polite. They were trees.
They were massive. They were trees.
Yeah.
So the entire time, like, we're finding out that he doesn't know that much about this guy. He just knows of him. And he's like, don't even know if it's okay for us to be back here right now.
Oh!
And me and his younger cousin are just like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
And also,
I'm
for
uncomfortable.
more reference, they live in the sticks.
Yeah, they live in the
This is
sticks. It's like a dirt
nowhere.
road. Like,
Right.
so yeah, it was an experience for sure. But my peeve is like, don't ever trust Andrew with anything.
Yeah,
No, dude, it's totally
Because he like
people.
he like similar to that, like, oh yeah, totally, like it'll be fine. And then as you start doing the thing that you're doing, it's like, oh, this is not fine. He did not get this covered. There's a shotgun over there. We're gonna die.
yeah.
I
this
mean,
is
he
it.
didn't have a shotgun.
No, but like
He had
it
an
felt like
AK-47.
No,
Right.
it wasn't even an AK-47. He had himself a fucking BB gun.
was
Well,
it a BB gun?
It was a BB gun.
It was
I
pretty
still
big.
don't want to get shot by a BB gun.
Oh yeah,
So,
that can do some damage.
right.
No, the
Yeah.
hole is like a fucking
Psychological.
pinprick. The barrel is just imposing. He just had that for fucking scares. I forgot to get a hold of him and let him know that we're coming over, or at least my father did, because
Yeah. I don't think anybody knew that we were back there until like they walked back and they're like, "Hey, what you doing?" And I was like, "Ah, don't kill me!"
I'm not taking the weed.
I ended up talking to Squeaky. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's you."
Yeah. His name was Squeaky.
Oh, yeah,
That's what his name
Most
was.
critically, most important to the story. I hate being
He's a squeaky clean guy.
I hate being put in awkward positions
Yes.
by other people.
Yep.
It's like, if I were left to my own volition, I would not be here, but somebody else is making me do this. So
Yep.
please, I don't want to be here, but...
You get like 4 or 5 of those within like a 2-year span.
Yeah, well,
That was
I would
my
rather have
entire
0 within
relationship
ever.
with my ex.
Oh, yeah?
Entire
Oh,
relationship.
that's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're just going to go to this place and grab this thing. It's fine. They totally know about it. And then it's like, all right, we have to be quiet. We have to get in there and grab this thing. And you're like, whoa, run.
Whoa, that's not what this was.
Yeah,
I
wasn't
remember
signed
one
up for
time we
this.
went garage sailing and like we pulled up to this one house and I was like, let's go. And you're like, no, we're totally going to die in this house.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
It was inside the house.
Right.
And it was like, it was way far back and it was an old house with an old creepy lady in it. And you're like, we are going to
You
die.
couldn't see the house from the road because there was like trees in the way, and I was like, I don't like any
Like,
of
they're going
this.
to ditch our car.
Yeah, our car's gonna
We're
go
done
missing.
for.
This is the last. You better like write a note and text someone or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, that was kind of my peeve, but I do actually have a peeve from today.
okay.
So there's
Bonus
this
piece.
Bonus
peeve.
bonus peeve.
So there's this coworker who works with me now and used to work with my fiance. He lives in our same apartment area,
Uh-huh.
and we were out swimming earlier before I got here, and he was also out there drinking. And have you ever just came across a moment where like a drunk person is being an asshole, and you're trying to play off the persona of, oh, you're not getting to me, but on like the inside, you're just like, I want to smash your face in so badly.
Well, yeah.
Well, maybe not like smash your face in, but you want to say something back.
Right.
But like, you don't want to ruin that image of being a good person.
Or like aloof and like, this doesn't bother me.
Yeah. But yeah, like he was just like saying like, oh, he's gay, by the way. So I mean, I'm not, because I didn't want to bring up the premise of like,
if people are assholes, people are assholes.
No, I didn't want to bring up the premise of like, I'm jealous of this person. I'm not jealous of him.
Okay.
He's into men.
I wouldn't be jealous of a gay person.
He was saying how like beautiful she was and she's glowing because she's pregnant, and he's like, I was afraid because the other day you came out and this troll came out behind you, and I was like, oh, he's coming after you, and then I'm like, oh no, it's just your boyfriend. Well, I mean, fiance.
Oh, fuck.
And I sat there like gritting my teeth, but on the inside I was like, I will put my dick so far up your ass he'll fucking scream.
That's called
I will rape
That's
him.
not okay.
I will rape him with my words.
Well,
but no, it's not that extreme.
So
but
like, why
was I called a troll?
Well, okay, that's
that's weird.
Well,
that's bizarre.
But like, why in his state of inebriation was he like?
I don't know.
When he's sober, he doesn't pick on you.
Was it like?
Well, that's the first conversation I've had with him.
Oh,
so I
that's
literally,
weird.
wow.
I only
what a
know
dick.
him through. She said, "Oh, this guy I used to work with lives here," and then I was like, "Oh yeah, he works at the place where I work. He works at Walmart."
Was it like? Was it like a? Like he thought like it was a good-natured kind of.
I don't know.
Teasing,
no, because he said it a couple times. Because then he called me barefoot. I think he meant Bigfoot, but. And here's the thing for premise for visuals. I'm like, I'm 5'10", 210 pounds, but I'm not like 6'5", 300 pounds.
Right.
So it's like, I'm like average. So
honestly, they just sound like a catty bitch.
Yeah, he just sounded like he was trying to like, and then he just kept circling back to, oh, it's so great to see you, to me, and I'm like, why do you exist right now?
Yikes.
Why are you?
Why are you here?
It's like, and then we went back into the apartment. She's like, God, I hate him, and I was like, oh, okay, this is fun. We didn't go see him. He ended up being out there. He was out at the pool while we were out there.
For some reason, I thought like
we met up with them. No, God, no, that would have been a different
that's
story.
Even worse.
Yeah, so it was like a unprovoked seeing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Strange.
So yeah, that's a peeve.
Wow.
When drunk people say ignorant things, and you just kind of gotta grit your teeth. And,
you don't want to escalate the situation. I get it.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, that's my peeve for today.
Good peeve closed. Unless, did you have... Stop putting sugar in your mouth!
You're never gonna
Tyler,
sleep
for
again.
the fucking love of God,
Right.
just put it in your coffee.
It is now past time, to move on to our question section, where I'm going to present you guys with something very interesting indeed. We have
question.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
but specifically through the lens of we received an email from a listener. Our first email. Yeah, we got an email.
It's so exciting.
Yeet and dab on them hoes.
Yeah, hashtag eating that on the nose.
We'll
Can
get
that be on a
t-shirts.
t-shirt?
Take that to Twitter. That's
Take that to the
official.
grave, and then
Eating dab
Dickie will
on them
help you
hoes.
out.
Nice.
Chaotic Kaiser 2019.
Alright, so I'm not entirely sure how to present this, because obviously I'm not going to read their email address, but the name that Google said was their name is DMercaGU. This is somebody.
Did they not sign the?
No.
Oh,
That's a long message too. That's not like a.
It's not really that long.
Hey guys, like your show.
Well, it starts
There's
off
some
with
criticism.
It starts off with, "Hey guys, I'm a big fan, and I've been doing my best to catch up while also staying current. So I apologize if this question has already been asked before. I don't believe that it has." He says, "What is a movie that you missed?" Well, I'm gonna do some grammar correcting and spelling correcting here. What's a movie that you...
Oh, wow.
Well,
Let's bleep that out.
That's gonna be on the cutting.
It's fine.
Floor.
What is
Jesus, Alex.
You always say that, but it never is. He never edits anything.
He should.
It's fine.
I listen to episodes and I'm like, hey, remember when we were going to take that out? And he's like, oh yeah.
No, I say edit that out when it's funny, and I don't
No,
edit.
but I mean actual times you're Anyway.
Anyway.
Like now.
What is a movie that you missed out on, even leave for a while, even though you knew you would love it, just to watch it and have it meet all of your expectations.
Do you have one, Mr. Red?
Well, this person does. He says, for me,
okay.
it was Scott Pilgrim. Back in high school, my friends would tell me I'd love it. I knew I'd love it, but I didn't watch it until last year. It's now one of my favorite movies.
Cool.
You love Scott Pilgrim.
I do love Scott Pilgrim.
Like a lot.
So good.
Well, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Edgar Wright's one of the
I
best
kind of wish
directors.
we would have got somebody
period.
else to play Scott.
Why?
Yeah,
You don't like...
I
I don't
understand
know,
that.
like, he's pretty...
He
like,
played it
Sarah.
very
That's
well.
like
He was
what
really-
Michael Cera was born to play.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the perfect
I
Michael Cera.
That was at the
I
pinnacle of
disagree.
Michael
Yeah,
Cera.
yeah.
I think he did a good job, but I didn't
That
think he
was
did a great job.
Okay.
Because he didn't seem all that likable. He kept doing things
He's not
that...
supposed to be.
He's not.
Yeah, he does decisions that, like, you could cast the nicest person in the world. They're still not supposed to be liked because Scott makes some dumb decisions.
Well, that's the
he
thing. Like,
views himself as the guy that, like, everybody
It's supposed
likes.
to be. He's
but
that
he's
hashtag
not.
nice guy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like the nice
Yeah.
guy that's like...
why won't he be with me?
Right.
They're with me now. I've done no harm. Cheated on your 17-year-old girlfriend while
Yeah.
you're 23 or
Had a
something? I don't know.
17-year-old
It
girlfriend.
was- yeah.
It's Canada, so it's all right. But
Yeah, it was Canada, wasn't it?
it was Canada, yeah. Everything's
maybe
fine.
Gosh, Chris Evans.
maybe it's just that
what
I
the
don't know
hell?
the...
Chris
the
Evans was in
comic,
that movie.
So was Brendan Rowe?
Because I haven't
Yeah,
checked out the
what?
comic yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
He was
checking
number
out,
4.
Right. Like,
Two different
Just say, who
conversations
is he?
happening.
Yeah.
He's Superman in Superman Returns.
I know who Brandon Routh is. I'm
He's
saying
number
in the
4.
movie. I don't know. Numbers
He's
mean
the
nothing
bass
to me.
player. The one with the white hair, the
Super
vegan.
The vegan. Okay,
Yeah.
say the vegan then. Not
I
number
love bass
Number
players.
4. That's not hard to know.
Number 4.
He's
Great,
such a
great
better bass player
Anyway.
than him too, which was
I
so
will
sad.
answer this question in the form of a video game, and that is Undertale.
That is not.
that's not
I-
the question.
I knew that I would like Undertale because everybody talked about it, and I was excited for it, but
and then
it took
you
a long,
jumped
long
on the
time.
bandwagon
And then-
way too
well,
late, and we're like, please stop
Yeah,
talking
they're like,
about
shut up.
Undertale.
Hey, listen.
please.
Art has no window. You can enjoy anything at any time. Do you
There
think
is a window
do you think
with
it-
fandoms.
Do you think it's no? Do you think it's too late to enjoy the works of a nice Shakespeare? To view a
Classics
painting?
are different.
That depends.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is an instant classic. This game. I think it's going to be talked about for a long time. And,
And I mean, that's like-
I know that I talk about it a
Alex,
lot. Listen,
History will decide that.
history will decide, and it will be held in high regard.
Do you have a movie?
No. Would you like to go? Do you have an answer?
Circle back around to me. 'cause
Okay,
I'm
do you
thinking
have an
of
I
one
have
now.
one,
Yes.
definitely. I did not see Indiana Jones until
Oh, yeah.
2000.
So when you say that, you mean...
The original.
Any.
Oh, okay.
Like any of the
None.
movies, right?
No viewing of any Indiana Jones anything
Mhm.
until like 2016.
Okay.
And we watched, well, we went to Disney World, and they have the stunt show of Indiana
Right,
Jones.
yeah. It's like this.
As seen on that one episode of Full House.
Okay. It just has like a few of the fight scenes from the movie on stage. It's really cool.
And then it was like 2 days after we got back from Florida, and then at
Oh,
our
yeah.
local movie theater, they were playing it. They were playing
The
Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I was like, I think it's time,
It was a great coincidence because like we had just seen this and it was on our minds.
and I was ready to do it. And I love it.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Marion's like one of my favorite characters.
Marion's
now.
awesome.
I've cosplayed as her. It's awesome. Good movie.
What a great name, Marion Ravenwood.
It is. It's a good
awesome.
one.
Sounds like a old 30s name.
Well, that's
That's pretty much
that's
what
the
it is.
idea.
30s.
Well, that's
Old 30s
what they were
porn.
going for.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah. Dig into
Those
it.
are just called. What are they? They're just the. Never mind. Go ahead. Do
No,
you have
it's
one?
just-
I don't know.
I'll think of it later.
From Marion in her bust.
Wow, guys.
In her bus.
In her bust.
Dude, be
Inside
careful away
her
from
bosom.
this. Do you have an answer?
Does it have to be a movie?
No, I said Undertale, so
Apparently
no.
not, yeah.
Okay, then in
I
that
feel
case I
like
have
the
two
question
answers.
says
One
movie, though.
one game.
Okay, do
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Alright. I know it came out a long, long ass time ago. I've been wanting to see Eraserhead for a fucking
yeah.
long time. I almost got a chance. I got to watch a little bit on Hulu,
Mhm.
and it starts out fucking weird. And I was like, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
And then family came in, and I had to change it because it's Eraserhead, and there's
Yeah.
children around, and
That's a
hope-
David Lynch movie?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
David
yeah.
Lynch movie, and Amanda talked me about it, and I was like, oh, this sounds really interesting, and I really wanted to get into it, and I don't think it's on Hulu anymore, as far as I know. I need to check on Hulu as soon as I can.
Right.
But no, I want to watch Eraserhead because it sounds like it's right up my alley.
Sweet, sweet.
And as far as games are concerned, I fucked up on not getting Scott Pilgrim versus the World. on the Xbox 360.
Oh,
Now it's
yeah.
one of the most
There's a
expensive games.
It is. You actually cannot download it. It's just in fucking gamer purgatory. The only way you can get it is like the PT effect. You can only buy a game that has it on its hard drive, and it sells for
Nothing distresses me
People
more than the
are-
fact that I can't play PT.
Yeah.
I'm so upset by that.
People are trying to petition to get a CD copy out. Like, you know how I got Mother 3 on Etsy?
Yeah.
It was like, because that's not one that came out in the U.S., but people copied it,
Translated.
translated it, and then sold it. So they're trying to do that with Scott Pilgrim vs.
Like-
the World.
That would be
Make
fucking
like a CD
amazing. It would be a
copy.
lot easier, too, so you wouldn't have to worry about translation and localization, because
Yeah.
the guys who did that was a labor of love. They spent a shit ton of time on it, and that's the only reason why Westerners really get to experience Mother 3,
Right,
which is, by the way, it's an immaculate RPG if you ever have a chance to play it.
That was
play
another
it.
one you should put on your list. Taking you a while to play.
Oh, no, I beat it.
Yeah, but
And
I'm saying that's...
I cried so fucking hard.
Aw.
So fucking hard.
Yeah,
It's
sad.
one of those games where you're like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Oh, fuck!
Oh, no.
And that's the game.
Cool. Well, what about
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok?
It took you a
Really?
while to watch
Yeah,
that?
You didn't see it in theaters?
I didn't catch it in theaters.
Uh-huh.
And it took then it came on Netflix.
Yeah.
This is of course before Disney Plus.
Right.
You know, Disney taking over the world.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, slowly
Um,
but surely.
Yeah. But it was on that and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
You haven't
Like,
watched it?
No, I have.
Oh, I was
have,
like, oh my
I
God.
have now seen both of those films.
Right.
Okay.
And I saw both of them way before Endgame and Infinity War.
Right.
Yeah.
But I was just... But then, of course, like, when it came on Netflix, I'm like, I don't want to... Like, what if it's... Like, I want it to be good. I
Yeah.
expect it to be good. But, like, what if I don't enjoy watching it?
Well, nothing's going to be worse than Thor Dark World.
Right.
Honestly.
Yeah,
So
and then...
it had to just
pretty
be
bad.
better
Yeah,
than
and
that.
so for both of those things, but especially Thor Ragnarok, I was like, this was so... Like, I was smiling the whole time I was
Yeah.
watching
It is.
I was
It's a
just
lot
like,
of fun.
It's a really, really entertaining movie. I'm still
Well,
actually...
As much as I don't like Kate Blanchett, at least, I don't know, it's fun. Yeah.
Again, you say these things as if everyone's going to be like, but like, I don't think anyone agrees with you about that.
I don't care if anybody
Okay.
agrees with me.
Just expect people to be like, what?
That did also turn me on to one of the...
I thought you were going to say
writers.
Kate Blanchett.
No,
That did also turn me on.
Yeah, Taika Waititi. He
Yeah,
was
oh,
like,
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
For sure.
And like that, the majority of that movie was just improvised. It's like, oh, so they're going back to Iron Man, basically, where they didn't even have a finished script. They're just like, well, we believe in our cast, and it's like he believed in their cast, and oh my God, yeah,
Cool.
Yeah,
Ragnarok's one of my favorites too.
Awesome.
You're not going to mention Jeff Goldblum?
God,
Goldblum.
I turned on to Jeff Goldblum, but I was
JG.
already turned on to Jeff
JG.
Goldblum.
My boy, JG.
I'm so excited
JGB.
for his whatever he's doing on Disney Plus. He's got something going on.
Does
He's
he?
got a couple different things.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's got a couple different things going on, and I'm
Okay.
like,
Hades.
I'll take some more Goldblum. He's gonna be Hades.
Oh, Jeff Goldblum.
That's what
I
I'm
thought we were talking about Taika
In what?
Waititi.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah,
I
Taika
was talking
Waititi.
about Jeff.
I was talking about Jeff,
Yeah.
Okay.
but yeah,
That'd be
Taika's-
great. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Taika was
Hercules.
talks
That's
in
what they're
before
Yeah.
James Gunn came back and
Yeah.
doing Guardians, and I was like,
Another
that's
JG.
the only way I'll watch it.
Yep.
Is if Taika takes over, because I feel like he'd get kind of the same humor that
Mhm.
James did. But as far as music went, he really I love James Gunn in the Guardians
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
weren't meant to be as good as they were.
Right.
Honestly,
Speaking of James Gunn, do you guys know who Sean Gunn is?
his brother.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah, like,
who
what-
else? Not in relation to him, but like
Like what he does?
What he does?
Like what he has done for Marvel movies?
Oh, the CGI.
Yeah.
Being
I
the
just,
mocap.
I think it's
Yeah.
so funny that like the director's like, "This is my brother. Yeah, get in this green suit and go fucking walk around like you're the raccoon."
Yeah,
I think
go
that's
be the
so
raccoon.
funny.
yeah, get down
He
really
was also
low.
Yeah.
the
hurt your
mocap for
knees.
Thanos.
He's a lot of
in-
them. Yeah.
yeah, and
I think the original
original.
Guardians.
And-
Which, of course, I mean, Josh Brolin had been cast, but
Yeah.
he wasn't cast.
He
by
wasn't there
time
at the time.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
did
okay.
voiceover later.
Yeah.
But then
Sorry,
he was,
I'm yawning.
but then he's also a character like in universe with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I just think it's really funny that it's like, oh, we're on set.
Might
Also-
as
Might
well.
as well go over there and do this.
I love how directors will cast themselves in the movie, and that just puts more fucking money in their bank. I mean, I don't know if it actually does, but Jon Favreau and Happy Taika Waititi and what is the Rock character's name?
Korg.
Yeah, it's like they're casting themselves in these movies, and they're one of the best. Well, I mean,
They probably
Happy's
have
not the
separate
best.
contracts.
Yes,
yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
By the way,
But I'm saying and I mean he also did the mocap for Surtur in it in
yeah.
Ragnarok, so that was crazy.
he's a regular friggin' Andy Serkis over there.
Well, that one was Taika who did Surtur,
Oh, that's weird.
and also did Korg and stuff like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool,
But
awesome.
it's my turn now.
What? Oh, is it?
I don't have a
Did we
movie.
skip? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I had to circle back to me.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
And I haven't, because primarily if I know I'm going to like a movie, I'll watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, and I know I'm going to get a lot of, what? But Lord of the Rings and
Oh, yeah?
Hobbit, I haven't watched any of them yet to this day.
Oh.
That's interesting.
And
We gonna have a
no,
party.
no, wait.
Oh
Excuse me.
God. Oh no.
So my
You don't need
fiance
to watch
is
The
in
Hobbit.
love with
Take
Lord of
this
the
and
Rings.
imbibe it.
okay.
That is
Looks
the
like
Blu-ray
I'm doing
copy.
something this weekend.
Looks like I've got homework.
You don't even have enough time left in this weekend to
Yeah.
watch those.
Oh, no,
You-
I've
you-
got Sunday and Monday off, so hopefully
That's not
Monday
enough.
I'll
No, that's
circle
still
it
not
back
enough
around.
time.
That's enough.
If you
Yeah, if you don't want to sleep.
if
Oh
you
my
God.
if you stop working and all of your social life and just watch that by the next weekend,
I
you
knew I
probably
took 2
will
days
still
off
be.
for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I knew I would love them,
Anyway.
but I don't know, it was just weird. I couldn't watch them by myself,
Right.
and I never found a moment, aside from one time, Doopy was going to come over and watch them with me, but I think something came up, so I started watching them by myself, stopped it halfway through, and I'm like, I'm going to wait, because I want somebody to watch this with me.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it's one of those moments where
It's
I
definitely
need
a
to-
shared experience type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So I guess next time I'm on the show, I'll update you on Lord of the Rings.
Cool.
'cause
Awesome.
That's
We'll see.
That's a movie moment.
Yeah,
Watch them
awesome.
all.
Watch them now.
All right. Well,
They're awesome.
good.
I like
I
them.
will.
So thank you to D Merca GU. Appreciate writing in the question.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
we'll accept any other questions people want at peevesandqspodcast@gmail.com. You can write in your own questions or peeves, whatever.
You can always also tweet us.
Also tweet
It's
us
a shorter
at
question.
Peeves and Qs. We're not wrapping up the show yet, although so
It is a little bit lengthy.
it's getting a little long in the tooth. You know what I'm saying?
You said long on the tooth?
Long in the tooth.
Long
I
in
would-
the tooth.
I would-
You
Is
never
that
heard
like
that
a...
expression?
I've never heard that.
Wow. Well, it's nice.
Is
you know
that like...
why it is? I could tell you because I am a dental professional.
Oh. Is it because teeth grow?
It's because your gums recede as you get older and the bone around them, so it
Oh.
appears as if your teeth are longer because everything else is shrinking
makes sense.
away from it.
So your teeth stay the same.
Right.
Yeah, I just combat that by pushing my gums up constantly. You're not going
That's
not
no,
combating, that's
that's
making
that's
it worse.
that's
What?
making it happen.
No, I'm gonna make sure I'm stapling it on. I'm gonna make
You're
sure.
What are you
okay. so
stapling
so
on?
you just flip flopped exactly what you just
No, I'm
said.
gonna push it out. I'm gonna make sure it stays.
Sure.
What?
Good luck with that.
I
All
just made
right.
my gums
Well,
hurt thinking
who else
about
has a
pushing it up,
question?
like
I have
cuticles.
one. Why? Why are you like this? No, let's skip that.
My mother accidentally dropped me.
Okay. Wow.
Oh.
That
Yikes.
makes sense.
Oh,
No,
no.
I'm just kidding.
All right, please, somebody. Who else has a question? Connor.
What?
Do you have
Oh, I think this is like the
Every
start of
time.
questions.
Yes, this is the true start of questions.
Anyone
Do you
else?
have one,
No.
Mr. Ed? You don't have one?
Nope. Who else wants to go?
How do you?
Because I use this one as mine. Who else wants to go?
Well, that's cheating.
Oh, that's fucking.
That's
cheating.
No.
No.
Okay, you want me to ask
Because then there's
Yes.
no point in emails.
because
if
we
you're
only
just
have
gonna take
time
them.
for like one, maybe two questions, so I'm trying to like wrap it up. Who wants to?
Well, look who's dragging on the clock.
What are you talking about? All right, I'll go, and then one other person will go. Sound
Okay.
good?
All
All right. I want you guys to tell. We've done something like this before. I want you guys to tell me something that you're excited about in the coming future.
Oh.
In the near future. I cannot. I hope I'm not stealing anyone's. I
You're
cannot.
taking mine.
You're taking mine for sure.
Does yours rhyme with bit?
Yep.
God, you're taking mine.
Blapped through?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I won't say that. I
Wait,
will
You're
what's
fine.
instead
Go
say-
ahead. Go ahead. No, get. I'll
I'm
think something else.
lost.
Go ahead.
You'll find out.
Oh,
Blue.
it.
It's chapter 2.
Wow. I will say.
No, use that one.
No, there's going to be a second season of The Haunting of Hill House, although it's not going to be called The Haunting of Hill House. It's going to be
watch that, yeah.
The Haunting of, I think, Blythe House.
Oh,
And
so
I cannot wait for that, because season 1 was so...
is it an
good.
anthology then?
Yeah, it's going to be
Oh.
like a new series, new
Thank
story.
God.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
Stranger
yeah.
Things should have been.
Yep.
Anthology.
Yeah.
Should
Yeah.
Ooh. Yes. Christ. Anyway. But also, they recently announced that there's going to be 2 new Halloween movies.
Oh yeah,
I
they're
don't
trying
really
to
feel
sign
about
on.
that.
So good.
Why can I not think of his name?
John Carpenter.
No, the
Jamie Lee
actor.
Curtis.
No, he was in the first Halloween.
Judy Greer.
Paul Rudd. They're trying to cast Paul Rudd again.
Oh, is he going to come back as the
canon.
same character?
I think so. I think they're trying to have him come back.
Oh
Oh
so,
my god.
I mean, they'll probably get him.
Legitimately,
so.
That'd be
the second
awesome.
worst Halloween movie of all time was the one.
Are
that he
you
was
saying
in.
the third one's bad? Is that the one you're saying is the worst?
Can we agree that
No.
H2O is the worst one?
Which one's
No,
the
H-
worst?
I mean,
H2O was the
Which
best.
I
one.
need to know right now. Which
Resurrection, Jody. Halloween
the same
Resurrection.
One is. Is that the
Wait,
one I like the most?
Yes.
Fuck you.
No, that movie is garbage.
It's great.
No, it's not.
It's
It
90s
is
nostalgia, and you'll never
It's
convince me otherwise.
among one of the worst
But it
movies.
wasn't 90s nostalgia at the time, which is why it's bad.
It's a terrible, terrible
it was
movie.
great at the time, and it's great now.
H2O is good. I don't know what you're talking
It's
God,
like
about.
Jason
garbage.
X. Is
Which-
That's the
What-
same. Well, okay, that's a
Jason,
different
I
argument on
count,
that one.
Okay, here
Are you
are
saying
the
it's good or
movies
bad?
that I count
I
for
like
Halloween. Halloween,
Yeah.
and then years later,
Halloween.
they made
Halloween.
Halloween
I
when John
agree.
Carpenter came back.
Yes, those that I would love if that universe was perfect, which
What-
they've
yeah.
made.
No one's going to
That
talk about
last
Rob
one is
Zombie.
so good.
No one's going to
It's
mention
so-
Rob
No.
Zombie.
it's-
Okay,
There didn't need to be a backstory on
Rob
him.
Zombie, I think those movies are great because they are a love letter
Yeah.
to what he likes about Halloween. How
That's
he would
true.
do it. It's just not for me.
It's
Yeah.
too
Not-
much.
He makes
Yeah.
movies that are just gross to look at, and if that's what you're
No,
going
I had to
for,
go
great
take
cool,
a shower.
but yeah.
I don't know. I actually loved House of a Thousand Corpses. That movie was fucking
He's
cool.
coming
in my
out with a
opinion.
third one.
I
House
haven't
of
seen
3,000
the- I haven't-
Corpses?
No, they're not consistent with that.
that's
He's got
unfortunate.
3.
Bummer.
I haven't watched a lot of his movies. I watched House of a Thousand Corpses. I watched The Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, the third one is coming out.
I watched his second
Supposedly
Halloween
that's the
movie,
same
which I didn't quite
universe or
enjoy.
whatever.
Salem, I couldn't really get through because it was. I don't think it was for me.
So what are you excited about?
I'm after our lease is up, we're moving into a townhouse.
Oh,
Nice.
That'll be
Yeah,
nice.
in
That's exciting.
The same place. I mean, it's not the same
Over
literal
there?
townhouse, but yeah, the one in Maplebrook.
Sweet.
Oh, nice.
But it's going to be a 2-bedroom, not a 3-bedroom. So even if we wanted to move into the same one I was in before, we could.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm ready.
That's awesome.
I'm ready. I'm packing now.
Oh, cool.
I'm
Wow.
ready. I'm ready to get out of here.
That's exciting.
Didn't
Awesome.
you just renew your lease?
Yeah.
You have a whole entire year.
That's all right. You can still look
he's
forward
excited.
to
He
that.
wants-
I'm
He's
getting
ready.
excited.
Oh,
Like,
so it's
No, I
not
mean for the
happening till next
packing.
year?
yeah, it's not going to happen until next May.
Okay. I don't know, because I thought you were just gonna I'm renewing my lease. Now I'm taking that back. I don't want that anymore.
Oh no, I wish. No, that'd be great.
Yeah.
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 What about my bestest good dude, the Mr. Doopy, or whatever I called you before?
The good
You're
boy.
fucking killing me.
The good boy.
I thought you were just gonna say.
All right, you
want
wanna question
The
for
good
me?
boy. No, I'm saying, what are you
No.
excited about coming up?
Oh, okay. What am I excited for coming out?
Takes
Coming
off
up. It could
Like
be
just any event or anything.
It doesn't have to be a movie. It could be a movie.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have to be.
It could be whatever you're excited
Literally
about.
anything.
The collection of mana has finally got
Oh, yeah.
a U.S. release, and Seiken Dentetsu 3 is finally coming to America after being exclusively in Japan for 25 years. So we finally get to take a look at that game,
Yeah.
which is known as one of the top RPGs of the SNES era.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking stoked.
Awesome.
I'm so fucking. Not only that, but they're gonna do a remake of the same fucking game. They're calling it Trials of Mana. Not only that, they're gonna do the art book of Mana. I fucking love this series so fucking much.
It shows.
Yeah, you talk about it a lot, which is good. I like it.
I just fucking.
Unlike you people, I like when my friends talk about stuff they love.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah.
mean,
Anyway,
you people?
You,
He says
everyone
that
here.
constantly.
No, all of you,
You
1, 2,
normies.
3, 4 of you that are sitting in this room, apart from me.
Anyway, it's just super fucking exciting to be
Do you
a
count the
Mana
cat?
fan at this time, especially in the US, because
That
it's fucking. Who would have thought that would happen?
Mhm.
There was literally no indication that would ever happen.
Right? Yeah. It's a surprise. I love it. Cool. What about the Jody?
I've got two that I'm gonna say.
Uh-huh.
One is a literal constant week to week, I can't wait for, and it's honestly this webtoon that I've been
Oh yeah, this comic.
this web comic, yeah. It's called Lore Olympus, and I'm fucking addicted. I literally found myself like on Wednesday, like, God, I can't wait for Saturday till this, this thing
What's
comes
it about?
out. It's about Greek mythology
Mhm.
and the relationship between Hades and Persephone.
Oh, that's cool.
Highly recommend it.
Hmm.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's like my week to week. Like I honestly like can't even wait, and I do try to wait till at least Sunday morning so I can like wake up and that can be my like
Exciting thing
moment
to start the day.
for just myself.
Right.
And so that and broader scheme, we are saving money to buy a house. We have a lot of money saved, and like one day that will happen, and I'm going to be very, very excited for it.
Once we get a house, we're going to like have a studio with which to record and multiple microphones. So
That would be
So when
amazing.
you guys say you're saving for just a down payment, or
well, both. I mean, a down payment
Forever.
mostly, and then
just
like
Well, I
saving
know.
all money. Yeah.
well, yeah, I'm just but like so like I have like a small anxiety attack every time you guys say, "Oh, we're saving up to buy a house," and I'm like to pay off the mortgage, like to
No,
have a
no.
mortgage. Like I'm just like, oh my god.
To like
That'd
be
be
able to
years.
buy a house.
to be able to
yeah.
move into a home in whatever that means. Hopefully,
Yeah.
buying it.
Do you know how long that would take?
That's why I'm like.
Or we just have like a really shitty house.
Yeah, like a shack.
No.
What about
We're sorry. We're thinking about building.
Let's do the
I
time
know.
warp.
I did stutter hard on that. But yeah, we're thinking about building unless something just opens up in the right area.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys are even a fan of tiny houses, like those
No,
are cheap
I'm not.
to.
I am not.
Then
Yeah.
no.
Alex
we
and
want
I
a
are
big
both
house.
We're
very
throwing
like,
that-
let's
yeah.
have a huge house.
Yeah, we
so
need a lot
everyone
of
can
different-
fit in it.
Have a huge
Yeah.
house so we can all come over.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
we-
we
I'm
need the
inviting myself
recording
already.
studio.
Well, right.
You can
Yeah.
all live in your
Yeah.
basement, be your little
I don't care.
basement critters.
Mhm.
I got out of the basement. I don't want to go back to a basement. Let's be
Alex
honest.
also got out.
I used to live in a basement too. High five,
It was the
basement
best.
brothers. Basements are cool.
My mother tried
Literally
to stick me
cool.
in
I
a basement
mean,
and
they
I moved
are
out.
cool.
You didn't say. Well, let's see what yours is. What are you excited
Oh.
about?
I told you I wasn't going to say it.
Well,
Yeah, that'll be for another time, Andrew.
no, I'm gonna. What?
Called you Andrew.
I didn't know if that was on purpose or not.
It was not on purpose. I just.
They're both A names.
No,
Are you
they're
excited
both
for us to
A names.
forget that happened?
What happened?
No, what?
That's
It's weird that we just had a really long beep like that collectively. Go ahead.
So, two things I'm excited for. One kind of goes hand in hand with the what Connor and Jody had said with about moving.
Oh,
First one, I'm excited for this pregnancy to get over with, and for me to
Most
finally.
people say baby being born, but
Well, I'm
yeah.
excited for this to get over with because it's been a nightmare. She's
Yeah.
lost like 30 pounds. It's been
which is not
yeah,
good.
not healthy during a pregnancy,
No.
but
Right.
we're excited to meet Sawyer Eileen finally.
Sawyer Eileen.
Yeah, and then we're also moving into a home probably next year, pretty soon.
Nice.
Sweet.
So I'm hoping I don't have to renew on my lease again, but it all has to do with my sister moving out because it's a house that was originally going to be mine, but she had the baby on the way, so I was like, you move in, it's fine. Because I was going to struggle anyways making payments, and I was like, it's fine, whatever, but now baby's on the way, I'm engaged, like, ready to
Get
move
out of my
on, get out
house.
of the
You're
apartment.
engaged?
Yeah.
And, oh yeah, I didn't tell you?
Oh.
You were only there taking pictures.
Yeah,
That's
you're
true.
only there at the moment I
yeah,
asked.
yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, so excited for that. Excited to move in and start deconstructing everything that everybody built
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
house.
I want to know what you're most excited for and what you're most scared for becoming a dad.
Most scared for becoming a dad?
I said excited and scared.
Yeah,
for.
well, I'm excited for like the day-to-day stuff, like being able to like take her to do things and
Yeah.
see like how she grows up, to see if she likes the same things that I like, or if she's going to move on and the
Different.
preppy girl, like I want to go do cheerleading and do this, which is fine, but like I'm so not that type of parent,
Mhm.
but I'll gladly go and cheer her on in cheerleading. I'll cheer her cheering. And I'm most scared for like me killing her.
I
guess,
understand.
like,
I totally
I'm, like, so
understand.
afraid
glad somebody else
Of
said
like
Yeah.
something happening, like I fall asleep and she's just there by herself and something bad happens, or
Yikes.
like
Just the
she's
accidents
choking
that
on
could
something and
happen.
I can't get it out of her. I don't know, just the little mundane things that could actually happen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's
same
what would
thing.
scare me. Yeah, you guys are all like, "Oh, I'm relieved you said that. That could happen."
Well,
No, I
I'm
just
not
feel
a
like that's
buffoon.
no.
I know there's possibilities.
It's relatable.
Mhm.
Alex and I
There's statistics.
I think about the future, and I'm always like, God, Alex, you're gonna give me children that have the worst attributes of you and of me, and they're just gonna be awful people.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Our kid's gonna be an asshole.
Oh,
for
no.
sure.
there's no doubt our kids will be the most stubborn people in the entire world.
That's not true.
and
I'm
that
great.
will really suck.
See, he agrees with me. Connor agrees. We can all agree that Connor agrees with me. Anyway, did you say there were 2 things that you were excited
Oh,
about?
yeah, the house and the baby.
Oh, okay, cool.
House and the baby.
Awesome.
Baby in the house.
Well, also, It Chapter 2. We're all
Yes.
excited for that. It's going to
I'm
be
very
great.
excited.
Yeah.
I hope it is. The first one, we said the other day, we didn't go into it expecting it to be good because everybody was like, ah.
How can it live up to
Right.
the 80s miniseries, which we all thought at the time was great? Watching
Oh,
it
it's still
again,
good.
it's not.
No,
Very
I
good.
rewatched it. I thought it was
Tim
nice.
Curry is fucking.
Tim
That's
Curry's
what we
great,
said.
yeah.
Like, who could beat Tim Curry?
Yeah.
It's just so different that you can't eat their apple and oranges.
Yeah. Bill Skarsgård
He was
kills
almost on
in
the back
that
of my
role.
leg.
Literally.
Tim Curry.
He's killing.
Oh.
As a pinup.
I was like, Bill Skarsgård? Really?
Rocky Horror.
He was almost in the back of your leg.
He was almost tattooed on the back of my leg as a pinup.
Oh my god! I thought he was like, did you like go to his house and like think about like doing a drop kick on him or something? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
Wow.
very recently.
It's a
That's
weird
a real
leap.
stretch.
That's exactly where my mind went.
Okay.
I need more coffee.
Awesome. Well, thank you for listening to Peeves and Qs, I guess, unless somebody has a burning question they desperately need to get out there.
Hell no.
No? All right, cool. Well,
Hell yes.
we said we'll repeat again, but we talked about this. If you want to email us your own questions or peeves, you can do that at peevesandqspodcast@gmail.com. You can also do us on wait a second. Which is
You can do us.
at Peeves and Qs
Speak for
podcast.
yourself.
No, at
You
Peeves
can't
and
do
Qs.
me. I'm getting snipped.
Stop eating sugar.
That doesn't mean
please.
you can't
This is
get
disgusting.
done.
You can still get me done.
You would like to-
I'm taking this. This is mine now.
It was yours before.
It's mine again.
I'm on Twitter personally at Mr. spelled out the long way, Red2342. That's at Mr. Red2342.
You can also follow me on Twitter at CleverGirl, the letter F and the letter X.
Does anybody else have stuff they want to plug?
I'm not on the social internet.
Oh, the social. You're on the private internet, though.
You can follow Connor to his apartment. Apartment number
No, I'm alright.
11625.
You can follow me on
Oh, jeez.
ASMR Anonymous.
No, go away. Back off. And,
But they can follow Doopy on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
You can follow me on my Instagram, andy.rooney.790. If you want to get a little bit of deep fried creepy. Let's go.
You haven't had any lately.
That's because I've been very... Amanda gave me a critique. I'm just like, fuck, I have to up.
What?
A critique. And I'm just like, oh, I gotta fucking do better.
Wow.
So I've been kind of like looking at my memes like...
I don't. The
that's
last one was good.
good.
And I mean, I felt bad, but I read it and I was like, oh, there were no spelling errors. Genius. But like, because the words you used were very challenging for like spelling.
I don't know what the
I know
hell
how
is
you
going
are.
on here, but...
AKA, I'm fucking stupid.
He's not stupid. He knows how to use the
We've
words.
laughed
It's just
already, and this isn't going on.
I'm not
oh, yeah,
sure.
It's probably wrapped
Anyway.
already.
Okay, well, thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week. Fingers crossed.
Maybe.
Bye, everyone.
Why do you need Wi-Fi?
To do the thing.
What's the thing?
I can't think that fast. Doesn't matter. It's fine.
Your brain processes things incredibly amount.
This.
Speed.
What's this?
You don't
That's a
need
timer.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
yeah.
you don't need that.
Why?
Like you don't need Wi-Fi for that.
Oh, but no, I use a website, which I can
see.
use this. Like, I'll use my phone to do it, but like...
Tell
a watch!
You have
No,
you
I'm
can
not
literally
gonna do
see
that.
where it's
No,
recording
shut up.
and how long
We
it's
haven't
recording.
been going, hello and welcome to... No, we haven't. Damn it, we haven't. All right, everybody shut up so we can do it. Shut up.
Wait,
Shut
what
up.
are we trying
We're
to
gonna
do
do
right now?
silence so that I can do the levels.
That's
I
the podcast.
have
Silence.
to insist that we all just take a deep breath,
ASMR.
hold it. No. Hold it for as long as possible.
Why is everyone obsessed with ASMR? With this
I don't
microphone?
know. Let it
like
go.
that?
I got some
Do
ASMR.
you like that? Literally
Okay,
the
I'm
worst
done.
day of my
I'm
life.
I got some ASMR.
Okay,
for this.
everybody collectively. What the hell is wrong with you guys?
We're all trying so hard.
Are we? I feel like some of us
I'm
aren't.
done.
No, that's...
But if the hat's on
Oh,
it
God.
can't see us.
All
And
right.
if it can't see us, it can't
I
hear us.
implore you
Do you?
to be quiet for just a couple of seconds.
Here, I need something to quiet me down. Here, have some coffee.
Starting now. No, you chuckled. This is
You do it the best when you don't go starting right.
chucklehead.
I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. This time we're going to be quiet as a mouse, a silent mouse. Starting now.
That was
Good. See?
genius.
Okay. Wow.
That's what I think always
Awesome.
works the best.
All right. Hello and welcome to Peeves and Qs, your podcast where we ask each other questions, talk about what's annoying us each and every week. I'm officially kicking all of you off. You're never going to be on again.